It's been a while since last time na-build ng isang PC and I'm really excited to show you itong bagong build natin. Itong PC na ito will be built around Darkflash DY470 na tempered glass na case. Ang side niya is tempered glass, yung harap niya is tempered glass. This is probably one of my dream cases before and ngayon I get the chance to build it. Together with Aorus B650E and Kingston na Fury Beast na RAM, susubukan natin pagandahin itong PC na ito. So samahan niyo ako. So guys, himayin lang natin quickly ang mga ginamit nating parts today. Ang pinaka-main case ko is a Darkflash na RC DY470. This is a luxury PC case na may tempered glass side panel. What's nice dito sa kanya is ang ganda ng kanyang RGB fan. It looks really, really nice. I love the way it is kasi ang cool sa aking mata. No? Yung kanyang tatlong fan sa gilid and of course there's another one sa likod. Plus yung kanyang color white is one really good color. I'm not too much of a fan ng white color but this case is really exceptional. I love how they place the buttons dito sa ilalim and nandyan is a power button, reset button, dalawang USB 3.0 na port, ang kanyang audio port, ang kanyang microphone port, and of course meron din siya Type-C na port. Yung front panel niya na tempered glass enables you to see what's inside and of course yung kanyang gilid is also tempered glass. Ang linis tingnan, no? And honestly, you can even put your favorite action figure sa loob if you like it. And ako nilagay ko si Goku from Dragon Ball. Pero one thing na reklamo ko dito sa kanya is masyado siyang bulky and it takes a big space out of your table. But nevertheless, sobrang worth it siya. Ang ganda talaga ng tingnan. Now, ang processor natin is being powered by the AMD Ryzen 7 9700X. Ang RAM natin is a Kingston na Fury Beast. This one is a 2-piece na 16 gigs of RAM na DDR5. Now, ang motherboard naman natin is the Aorus B650E na Aorus Elite XAX Ice. Saktong-sakto puti rin siya, no? Perfect to match with yung aking puting na case. And ang ating graphics is being powered by the Aorus the Master na RTX 4070 Ti. Ang ating cooler is a Assassin 4S ni Deepcool. And of course, ang ating PSU is a Aorus na 1200 watts na Platinum. And of course, yung storage natin is a Kingston na NV3 na PCIe 4.0 na M.2. Siyempre, assembling this one took me a while. Medyo, it's been a while since the last time na build. Siguro may 1 year ago na rin. And what's easy dito sa kanya is ang bilis i-mount lang yung motherboard dito sa ating case. After mo i-mount itong case, I was able to slap in yung RAM natin. Then I put in the CPU. After that, nilagyan na natin yung graphics before I put in the cooler. And of course, syempre yung PSU, sinalpak din natin. What's nice sa PSU is modular, so madali lang naman mag-cable management dito sa kanya. After that, power on. So first things first, ang kailangan natin kalikutin is yung BIOS dito sa motherboard. So what I'll do is pupunta tayo sa RAM settings and i-explore natin yung XMP1 na settings niya. So next is to go all the way up to advanced mode. No? So alam natin itong DDR5 natin has a clock speed of 6,000 MHz. So, punta lang tayo dito sa XMP1. Set lang natin dito. So, makita mo tong settings na to 40-40-40-80 sa likod ng yung box, no? Ng yung RAM. So, i-set lang natin DDR5 with this profile. Makita natin and save lang natin and exit. So, ganun kasimple lang naman. If you know what you're doing, okay, just save configuration and exit. Then, check natin. So, next na gagawin natin is to run a test dito sa Crystal Disk Smart. I-check lang natin, no, kung yung Kingston natin na NV3 na PCIe 4.0 na SSD natin, no, M.2, kung kaya na i-achieve yung promise niyang 6,000 na read and 5,000 na write speed. So, we can see that it has achieved a 6,200 Mbps read speed and a write speed of 5,700 Mbps. Which is way better than it has, well, written on its spec sheet. So, yeah, goods. So, we'll play a game of Forza Horizon 5. So, we'll test it out. So, what I can say is quite smooth ang ganang graphics based on my observation. And yeah, the RTX 4070 Ti can hold up this game. Well, actually, feeling ko mani-mani lang naman sa kanya. And what's nice in sa kanya is yung RAM, the Kingston was also able to perform to this point. No? So, the Kingston Fury Beast, no, is definitely a performer. So guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa build na ito? I was really happy nung binibuild ko siya. No? And it feels really exciting, no? And it's really satisfying na nakapag-build ako ng ganitong PC. And honestly, I love yung case. Yung Darkflash na RC470. Sobrang mahal ko siya. But it also comes with a black color na case, which probably I might consider getting one. Ang ganda dito sa kanya is magandang kanyang circulation ng air. And of course, pagdating sa performance, wala akong masasabi. Panalo ang Fury Beast ni Kingston was able to handle all the tasks na binigay ko na, be it editing, playing games, or multitasking. Walang problema. Maning-mani lang kay Fury Beast. And of course, syempre kay Ryzen 7 na 9700X. Kapag dito naman sa gaming, kaya naman handle ni 4070 Ti most of the AAA games na nilaro naman natin. I was quite satisfied with this build. Kaya guys, ano tingin niyo sa build na ito? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to know kung saan natin nabili itong mga parts na ito, I'll be posting everything on the description box below. If you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in the next video. And so, ako para sa Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.